Uneven growth. Why India must focus on incomes and jobs. India's latest industrial production data for September 2025 paints a picture of uneven growth, some positive signs but also areas of real concern. When we look at the index of industrial production for April to September 2025, growth is only 3%, the slowest half-yearly growth in at least 5 years. However, the quarterly numbers offer a slight relief. Growth in the second quarter, that is July to September, improved to 4.1% compared to just 2% in the first quarter. The manufacturing sector seems to be the bright spot. In September, it grew by 4.8%, the second highest this financial year. Over the July to September quarter, manufacturing expanded by 4.9%, the fastest pace since late 2023. Even on a half-yearly basis, it bounced back to 4.1% compared to 3.8% in the same period last year. But this growth is not as broad-based as it appears. Out of 23 manufacturing subsectors tracked by the IIP, more than half actually contracted in the July to September quarter. What's worrying is that labor-intensive industries like apparel, leather, rubber, and plastics all showed negative growth. In contrast, the sectors that grew were mostly capital-intensive, such as metals, mineral products, and fabricated goods. This imbalance matters. When capital-intensive sectors drive growth, job creation tends to lag. And without strong employment, incomes stay low, reducing people's spending power and weakening demand. The mining sector's contraction adds to the challenge. Although the monsoon may have played a role, its performance is still unusually poor. Strengthening mining is vital not just for growth, but for India's energy and strategic mineral security. Perhaps the most worrying signal comes from the consumer non-durable segment, which includes daily use goods. It has now contracted for 6 consecutive quarters. This shows that even essential and small discretionary purchases are slowing down, a clear sign of weak demand in the economy. The lesson from all this is clear. Industrial growth alone isn't enough. India must focus on increasing household incomes and creating more jobs. Only then can demand rise sustainably, ensuring that growth benefits both industry and people alike.